Welcome to Show's World Gamers, Josh here, and welcome to day 340 of our plan of just living a healthier, happier life, using video games to do that. And today is the end of another week, or the kickoff to another week. Either way you look at it, today is day 340 of our program, and today is kind of our body rest day. We're not going to hit the gym. We're not going to do any a bunch of video game exercises or anything like we do during the week. We will still be hitting the morning. We got our stretches in this morning. We'll be going for that 10,000 steps and finishing the day with stretching also. But we are going to get in here and do a little video game brain exercise today. That's right. We're going to get a mental exercise in using Big Brain Academy. But before we get in here, do me a quick favor. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying these videos, hit that like button. All right, we'll start off this video. We'll go through each day to let you know what we did, how it went, all that stuff. And then at the end, we'll kind of give you a full update of the whole week. Let's go ahead and do that right now. And we are back for day 334, and we need to get back on track. We need to bounce back this week after this holiday weekend where we had a ton of fun with friends and family, but we ate a lot. We did eat a lot, so we need to get back on track here. So it looks like we're going to kick off the week here with the beginner combo #1 in Fitness Boxing 2. All right, we will be getting our steps in today. Today is not a weightlifting day. We won't be lifting weights, but we'll be back this evening for our PM exercise and to let you know how the day went. But let's go ahead and attack this AM exercise. We'll jump forward right now and see how it went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. 252 total actions, all perfects, no Ks, no misses. We are starting off this week right. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack the day, and we'll be back at the end to let you know how it went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we kept the streak going well over 5,000, starting this week off good. We got our AM and PM exercise in. Step-wise, we are already well over 10,000 steps. So we're starting this week off good, getting back on track. We'll be back tomorrow for day 335. And we are back for day 335 as we move into this post-Thanksgiving week as we try and bounce back on our weight loss. We're going to attack this week strong. Now, today is a weightlifting day. We will be hitting the gym. Doing all the muscle groups from the waist up. We're also going to be hitting our AM and PM exercise as well as getting our 10,000 steps in. And we're going to kick off the day right here with Fitness Boxing 2. It looks like today we're hitting the bicep shape focus combo. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. 320 total actions, all perfects, no Ks, no misses. All right, we started this day off strong. We're going to keep it going throughout the whole day, and we'll be back at the end to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we kept the streak going. That's right, 5,117. Not a super high score, but well over 5,000, so I like that. All right, AM and PM exercise both in the books. We also hit the gym today. Arms. This was pretty rough because my arms are pretty tired from lifting weights earlier in the day. So kind of struggled a little bit with this evening workout, but we did get it done. Step-wise, we are almost to 10,000 steps. We're going to easily get that by the end of the day. But this does finish day 335. We'll be back tomorrow for day 336. And we are back for day 336. All right, today's not a weightlifting day. I may do a little chest. I didn't do too much chest. I did a lot of arms yesterday, and I was feeling it. It really kicked my butt. We got a good workout in yesterday. We will be getting our 10,000 steps, and of course, our video game AM and PM exercises, where we're kicking off the day right here in Fitness Boxing 2. It looks like today we're hitting the hip shape focus combo. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the books. 320 total actions, no misses, no misses. We did have quite a few OKs though, with 11 OKs. It was one of those ones where you had the duck jab like that real fast, and sometimes I read the duck as the jab. We threw all the punches, we did all the moves. We were just off on our timing a little bit. So hey, we will take it. We will take it. We got a good workout. Breathing a little heavy right now, so far, so good. Starting off day 336 right. All right, we're going to attack this day, and we'll be back at the end to let you know how it went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we barely got over 5,000. It was rough. It came down to the very end, but we were able to get it done, keep the streak going. We hit our AM exercise, hit our PM exercise just about there on steps. Going to easily get to that today. All right, this finishes day 336. We'll be back tomorrow for 337. All right, we are back. Day 337 of the program. All right, today is a weightlifting day. We are going to be hitting the gym, hitting the weights. Not leg day, though. Not leg day. We're going to be hitting the rest of our upper body muscles. We're also going to be hitting that 10,000 steps and our AM and PM exercise starting here. Fitness boxing 2. Looks like it's going to be a short one this morning with the straight combo one. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. Pretty light one, only 108 actions. We did get all perfects on that. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack this day, and we'll be back at the end of it to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise is in the books, and we were looking really good until the final exercise and just couldn't get that one down. So well below 5,000. This does finish day 337. We'll be back tomorrow, though, looking for redemption. We did get our weightlifting in today. We got our steps in and our AM and PM exercise. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. And we are back for day 338. All right, today is not a weightlifting day. We won't be hitting the gym, but we will be getting our AM, PM exercise as well as steps, and we're kicking it off here with a beginner combo 2. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. We did have one okay where I started a combo just a little bit too early, but we did get all the actions in. 252 total actions, punches thrown, 251 perfects. Not a bad start to the day. All right, we're going to attack day 338. We'll be back this evening to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise in the book, and hey, we got back on track, back above 5,000. We struggled a lot on the last one again, though. We barely got there, but we did get it done. We got our stepwise. We're just about done with our steps. AM and PM exercise is in the books. All right, this finishes day 338. We'll be back tomorrow for day 339. And we are back for day 339 as we close out yet another week. And today is a weightlifting day. It is leg day. That's right. We're going to hit the gyms. We're going to get our weights in. We're going to work out those legs. So we're going to be tired this evening. Also, we're going to be hitting our 10,000 steps, our AM and PM exercise, kicking it off here in Fitness Boxing 2. It looks like today we're hitting the triple combo number 2. All right, let's go ahead and jump forward and see how this AM exercise went. All right, AM exercise is in the book. Finishing the week strong, 148 actions, a little light there, but we did get all perfects. All right, we're going to go ahead and attack this day. We'll be back at the end to let you know how the day went. All right, PM exercise is in the book, and we came up short again. It was that same one. There's one final exercise that I'm just struggling with. I'm getting like half the points I normally get on any of the other ones, so I guess we'll have to work on that one, but hey, we finished up another week, day 339 in the books. We got our leg day done in the gym. We hit the gym, hit the weights, AM, PM exercise, steps. We are just about there, going to easily hit that 10,000 steps. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump forward and see how the week went. All right, and we are back. So throughout the full week, this week, we got in our exercise every day, and felt good with that. Had a lot of energy and stuff. Now, diet-wise, we completely went off the diet as of Thanksgiving. That was the plan. We actually had Thanksgiving. So last week we were up on our weight. We were weighed in at 270. That was 5 pounds up. We actually had another kind of Thanksgiving thing where with friends and family a few days later at our house over the weekend to kick off this week. And then we had leftovers all week. So I kind of just was like, you know what, I'm going to get off the diet for this week. Kept exercising, everything as you heard, but just kind of see what that looks like. And well, it's not great. We ended up weighing in at 273 today. So we gained another 3 pounds. But we are back on the diet. We're hoping to get a good rubber band back to where we were. A lot of the starchy carb foods that I was eating was really making me feel bloated. That was one thing I noticed. So I didn't feel great after eating that stuff. You know, it tasted good. It was good, but just didn't feel that great after eating it. So definitely, you know, looking forward to getting back on the diet, high protein, low carb. You know, just eating a little bit healthy. Nothing crazy, but just eating healthier. Hopefully we get a nice rubber band this on our weight and we get back down. We are heading towards the end of the year, so let's see what we can do by the end of the year, and we'll do a complete review as 2026 kicks off on how the program went, because we started it on the 1st of 2025, January 1st, and we'll see where we are on January 1st of 2026. All right, well, let's get in here. Let's get our brain video game exercise in this week. We'll start off, as always, with the test. Looks like we're starting with analyze. Which one is heaviest? All right, this one gets pretty tricky. So far, so easy. Wait, oh, I hit the button. Dang it. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that one. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, whoa! I had no idea on that last one. That last one was wild. All right, moving on. Okay, what is the picture? I sit really close to my monitor here when I'm recording, so this one's always hard. I feel like if you sit back, it's a little bit easier. Leaning towards the leopard, but that's a snake. Squirrel, panda, turtle, or a monkey. That's definitely a turtle. Frog, grasshopper, kangaroo, or snail. All right, all right. Ostrich, dog, monkey, or owl. I think it's an ostrich. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, crocodile, cow, goat, or frog. I have no idea. I'm leaning towards frog, maybe? What the heck? It's crocodile. That one was tough. 4, 3. Should we guess something? We'll guess. Ah, I didn't even guess. All right. Well, that one we didn't do too hot on. All right, moving on. Reverse. Okay, we got to remember and then repeat them in reverse. We've done this one before. All right. Ah, it was 8. I was way off on that one. Oh, wait, oh, okay, we're... Alright. Well, started off good on that one, kind of fell apart at the end. Alright, we know how to do this one. We just have to pick the piece that will get the train to the exit. So far, so good. almost did it wrong. We're gonna ride time. All right, I think we did pretty good on that one. All right, last one. Pop the balloons. Okay, from lowest to highest. The hardest part about this one is pointing at the one you're trying to point at. So far, so good. Oops. Oh, I didn't even see that one. All right. Well, we started off really good, and once again at the end, we kind of lost it a little bit. All right. Let's see how we did overall. Last week, I think we were an A++. I don't remember what the numbers were. Hopefully. Ooh, that one's not great. All right. I think that's pretty close to where we were last week. So I think we're going to get an A++ again. Yep, A++. All right. We did okay on visualize, okay on analyze, memorize, compute, and identify. We did awful. A++. All right, brain type. It's probably going to be a visualize / analyze. He's going to tell us if we answer faster and if we practice, we'll get a higher score, which is 100% correct. All right, yep, visualize, analyze. All right, we're getting a present though. Let's see what we get. I think we're getting close to having everything. Oh, look at that. That page is completely full. Let's go. All right. Well, test is out of the way. That means it is time to go one-on-one with other brains from around the world. That's right. We're going to see how we stack up. See if we can stack some wins. All right. Last month, we ended up 577. Okay. So there's 5 categories. We'll do each category. If we lose, after we finish them all, we'll get one more chance to redeem ourselves and get a win. If not, we'll have to wait till next week. But we'll start off here with identify. Looks like we're going against a 52-year-old office worker. All right, let's see if we can get the win. All right, we know we got to pick the missing piece. Ooh, that was close. Off to a good start. Ooh, that was another close one. All right, one more. All right, we got the clean sweep. Let's go. All right. Ooh, getting close to another present. All right. 1 down, 4 to go. All right, memorize. We're going against a 49-year-old office worker from Japan. Okay, we just did this one. We got to answer in reverse. Gotta be fast. Oh, they accidentally hit the button. All right, we got a nice lead going. I went the wrong way at first. All right, horn and chainsaw. Ooh, that was a close one. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Horn, scissors, chainsaw. I don't know what I did. I must not have been paying. All right, I got cocky. Wasn't paying close enough attention. What? Alright, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Alright, it should be baby. Pig. Alright, there we go. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was doing there. When I go back and watch this, I'll probably be like, you idiot, what were you thinking? But, I don't know. Was I answering in the wrong direction? I don't know, man. I just lost it there. Alright. I think we'll stick with what we got. Alright, that one's almost full too. We're only missing one there. Maybe we'll get it here if we can win in a couple more of these. Okay, analyze. We're going against a 25-year-old Japanese office worker. Our thing is yo, their thing is checkmate. Okay, we know how to do this one. We got to break the block to make it match. This one can get tricky. But everyone's been super close. Oh, dang it. I was supposed to hit the one below it. Trying to go too fast. All right, we got it. All right. Started off good. Good thing. All right, we're getting closer and closer to another thing. All right, so far so good. 3 up, 3 down, climbing the ranks. All right, moving on to compute. We're going against an American grade schooler. We have no idea the age. Okay, it's the clock one. All right, this one could be tricky just trying to point to what you're trying to point at. See? All right. So far, so good. Everyone's just been an hour forward so far. Oh, now back an hour. All right, well, that was an easy one. Yeah, they're struggling getting it to go to the time they want. And that's what that one kind of is. Especially if you're trying to go fast, sometimes you miss. But we got it done. All right. Ooh, we're down to the last one. Are we going to get a clean sweep this week? Or are we going to lose it on the very last one? Visualize. That's the one we just did terrible at. We're going against a Japanese office worker. We have no idea their age. All right, we have to match the picture to the shadow. Ooh, close again. All right, that's it. Can we get it? Can we get it? We got it. All right, clean sweep this week. Let's go. All right, we're going to get another present. Oh, a conical hat. That's pretty cool, actually. We have a lot to get still in that section. All right, we got it done. We went brain versus brain with other gamers from around the world, and we reigned supreme in all 5 categories. All right, there you have it. All 5 categories. All right, well, this does finish our day 340 week in review video. Our current weight, 273, up 8 pounds from before the holidays over the last 2 weeks, but we're going to look to rubber band back. We're getting back on that diet. Exercise-wise, we've been hitting our exercise every day, and we've had a lot of energy. Felt good with that, so we're going to keep going there. Maybe we'll start implementing a little bit more. We'll see, but today we're going to get our steps in. We're going to get our PM stretching in, and we're going to have a fantastic day, and I hope you guys do too. I want to thank you for joining us on this video. Do me a favor, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and we hope to see you on the next one. Shoge World, out.